Hey, what's up everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. If it is your first time to the channel and you end up liking these beer reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button and of course the alarm bell. That way you're notified as they're posted. And always, if you have tried the beers I'm actually doing, always love to see comments, so feel free to comment there as well. Or maybe comment about other beers that you would like for me to check out. So tonight I'm taking a look at one from Platform Beer Company out of Cleveland. Now we have tap rooms in Columbus and Cincinnati. I think they have one in Pittsburgh as well. And they are one of the latest additions under AB InBev. Now I've been buying their beers before they went under the AB InBev umbrella or into the AB InBev family, however you want to describe it. They always made some pretty decent beers, so I'm not going to probably buy as much of them now just because I like to still try to get some of the more independent type breweries. Not that they make anything bad since this has happened. It's just, you know, I always try to go independent. I try to go local. And then after that, I go to some of the bigger type breweries. So I'll still drink some of the ones that have this macro, some type of ownership or investment, but they're usually kind of a third tier choice for me. That all being said, this is the Paranormal Hoptivity from Platform Brewing, and this one is the West Coast style IPA on the can, bright, dry, hoppy. Now if you've never seen a Platform can, Platform is one of the best at putting all the information you could possibly want on the beer. So you can take a look there, and they list everything from the malts to the hops to the yeast to the ABV to everything you could possibly want. And on the bottom, bam, they will put a date on the can as well. And as we all know, dates do matter. So thank you very much, Platform, for putting that on there as well. Malts here, 2-row dextrine, Crystal 15, and acidulated. Hops, Centennial, Cascade, and one I have not had before, Equinox. And then the yeast is West Coast Ale. ABV on this is 7%, Plato 15.5. IBU 57. So let's go again and get this baby into a glass and see what this one has to offer to share with you guys. And hopefully you'll like the little look at it here. Now I have had these before. This is the one I did for the review now, but wanted to make sure I got it done before I forgot about it. And for this, I'm actually using, as you can see, my IPA glass here, which I've actually become somewhat of a fan of these glasses, so I do enjoy them. They do seem to hold the aroma very well as designed. People ask if glasses make a difference, and sometimes they actually do for sure. So I was going to get that there, maybe get a little glare off the can a little bit, looks like from the lights, and then that way you can see the can, I think, a little bit better. I get this over. Cool. Well, I think that's the best I'm going to get it in that angle. So anyway, into the glass. Have a nice golden orange amber color on it. It is pretty decent looking. Got a little bit of a haze there. Can't see fully into it. A little lighter to the bottom than when you get to the middle section. Head itself came out easily, be a 3 to 4 finger head. Some good foaminess. Should lace the glass rather nicely. Sits pretty much off-white, kind of a eggshell type color. The aroma wise, you are picking up a little bit of a citrus note in there, but you're also picking up some pininess. Again, this one is based off being the West Coast IPA style. You get a nice feel of the hops in there as well. You get a little bit of kind of a tangerine aroma, and again, a little bit of that pininess in the background. As far as the taste, nice dryness in the beer itself. Feel a good flavor on the palate. You got a nice duration of that flavor. You have a nice amount of the balance between the hops and the malts coming through. I do pick up a little bit of that maltiness in there. Pick up some of the tangerine in the taste. Body wise, nice medium body. A good amount of bitterness. You definitely feel a punch in the chest a little bit. Not much of a scratchiness going down in the back end on the throat, but you do feel it a little bit there. A little bit of that syrupiness in the texture as well. A little bit of kind of a sweetness because of that. But overall, for an IPA type fan, this one is kind of right there for what you can kind of expect, especially if you want like one of the old school like West Coast style type IPAs. Nice beer, 3.5 out of 5 for me on this one. Fits right into what I would expect for the West Coast IPA style. I think if you try this one, you won't be disappointed. And if you've had this one, let me know what you think of it by putting a comment in the comment section. Thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. And I look forward to catching you guys next time. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better come.